Hi guys, Colister here with another playthrough series. With this year being the silver anniversary of the Super Smash Bros. Series, I thought for a playthrough series I could do Super Smash Bros. Ultimate's Classic Mode. So, here's how it's going to work. In this video, I will do Classic Mode on the normal difficulty level with the original Nintendo 64 cast, which are Mario, Donkey Kong, Link, Samus Aran, Yoshi, Kirby, Fox McCloud, Pikachu, Luigi, Ness, Captain Falcon, and Jigglypuff. We're going to start off with Mario, and I'm going to play with his Super Mario Maker Builder outfit. Alright, so, here we go. All of these are being played on the standard difficulty level, and with the exception of Jigglypuff, all of these are 1 credit clears. Every character has their own route that determines the stages of each round in the game. So, the specific fights you do in every stage are the same for the specific character for every playthrough. In the first round with Mario, you go up against Link and Zelda on the Great Plateau Tower. I got tormented with items a little bit. And then I get the Smash Ball, Mario Finale, Break the Tower. And there appeared to be a Smart Bomb, or whatever that was, that won me the battle there and then. Depending on your performance, the intensity goes up a different amount. If you do better, it'll go up faster, and if you do poorer, it'll go up slower. Now we got the Kirby trio on green greens, and this is actually a free-for-all, meaning the opposing characters can hurt each other in this round. Can't let the enemies have a back shield. There, I got DDD. There's Meta Knight down. Dr. Wright's not going to do much at that specific position. There we go. Donkey and Diddy Kong on Congo Falls, the new name for the stage from Super Smash Bros. Melee, Congo Jungle. Diddy got me with the monkey flip. There's a fire bar. Got them both at once. We got Pikachu and the 3 Pokemon of the Pokemon Trainer as solos. Charizard appears after you defeat one of the others, and then Pikachu in accordance afterward. We got Marth, Crom, and Ike on Coliseum. Stages with walk-off boundaries are a bit unfair, since if you're really close to the ledge, you can just grab and throw the opponent off, for example. That makes them a bit less fun. You also get more points if you beat the stage in Classic without taking any damage. Alright, now we got Bowser Jr. and all 7 Koopalings on Melee Peach's Castle. Alright, I got Larry and Morton. That's, a healing bulb, or whatever that is. It generates a force field that heals you while you're inside. If you get caught in the explosion of the bonsai bill on this stage, you ain't surviving that. At least in Melee, it can kill you even at 0% damage. Got the Smash Ball. Bye-bye. Round 7 in a classic route is always a bonus game, where it's kind of like a race to the finish from the original Smash and Melee, in a way. You just run from a void as fast as you can and collect as many bonus items as you can along the way before the void gets you. The more bonus items you pick up, the more points you'll get at the end of the stage, obviously. I'm not going to even try to go for a high score on any of these, as I'm in a hurry to get the important parts of the video done, and to make sure it can properly upload onto YouTube with my laptop and whatnot. And then we do the final round, which is usually a boss. In Mario's route, the final battle is Bowser on Final Destination. Remember, the further you progress in classic mode, the harder the game gets. Especially if you start the game on a difficulty level other than 0. The bosses can be quite tricky, actually, if you try to play the game on the normal difficulty setting. Meteor Smash! Of course, it's not over yet, because now, a little bit of a plot twist here, we have to fight the dreaded Giga Bowser. In Smash Ultimate, Giga Bowser fights more like an actual boss, and has vitality instead of a damage gauge. While that does make him easier, you have to be careful about attacking him too frequently at once, because he can really rack up your damage. Just, bail out and hit him while he's keeping vulnerable. It's like they say, you bop and weave. Under pressure, doing that can be difficult, and bosses attack more rapidly the higher the difficulty level you're playing. And with this, it ends. And then, you get a picture frame based on how far you progressed in the game for your character to have on the roster for Classic Mode, along with your top score. And then you get credit shooting. I'm only going to show the credit shooting once in this video with Mario, so you can see me get all of the gifts and the whole staff credits. And then I'm going to skip them up to the character's ending screen after that, because it saves a couple of minutes in the final video per character. There's been a lot of foreshadowing that Nintendo later this year will announce and possibly release their next console after the Switch at some point this very year. And Masahiro Sakurai, the game's creator, has even hinted, not confirmed, hinted, that a new Super Smash Bros. Game may be in the development for that console, with the announcement that he'll be discontinuing his YouTube channel and uploading on it at some point this year, and with Namco looking for people to join their Nintendo exclusive studios, likely for Super Smash Bros. From what the hints suggest. I only have this to speak of for Sakurai. I just hope he takes it easy. With all the hardships he's gone through with developing the Smash series, with the tendinitis and the death of Satoru Iwata, you know, you need to know that he's getting older, we all are, and it's not good to overwork literally to the point where you're risking your life just to get a game that people are greedily in need of. So, you know, if he takes it easy, and if the Smash team focuses on quality rather than quantity, which Smash Ultimate didn't exactly do, I'm mainly referring to the character roster, then I'm sure the next Super Smash Bros. Will be just as good as its predecessors. So, you know, try not to ask much about the Smash series, and just let them do what they can come up with for whatever may be next up ahead. I'm not trying to pressure him in any way, I'm just making a friendly comment, and expressing what I would think. Although if I were to make a character request for the next Smash myself, I would love to see Crash Bandicoot and or Spyro. Other than that, I really couldn't care less. Final results. Then after you beat the game, you get some prizes like spirits and plenty more. And yeah, that was Mario. Next up, Donkey Kong, the king of the jungle. Donkey Kong's a pretty easy and fun to use character in this game. Ready? Go! Mainly for casual purposes. In the first round in Donkey Kong's route, you go up against Diddy, and then in pretty much all the other later rounds, Diddy fights alongside you. The more I played this game as the later games were coming out, the better I got at aerial combat. And mastering air combat helps loads with doing well in Smash. As you can see, Diddy Kong is fighting as an ally, and we're up against K. Rool. Made short work of him. Wario and Captain Falcon on Pilot Wings. Got the back shield before Wario could. There you go. Ness and Lucas on Onet or Onet, however it's pronounced. Got Lucas with the giant punch. And Ness with the forward smash. We got Inklings on Murray Towers.
Ready? Go!
Massive warp star fail. Alright. I got the Inkling girl with a rolling crate. Wow. Mario and Luigi on New Donk City Hall. This is where this classic route gets kinda tough. With Luigi spamming Luigi Cyclone, and the fact that he has a long-range grab now, that makes him a little annoying. And of course I screw up the final smash. There we go. For some reason, Luigi is one of the most annoying CPUs to go up against in the game. He definitely is in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, at least. I'm not gonna go for a top score in the bonus game, so, like I said, I'll just get through them as, quickly as possible without actually failing. Alright, now it's Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong on the Omega New Donk City Hall against the Master Hand. While Master Hand is the easiest of the game's actual bosses, you gotta be careful about attacking him too rapidly like anyone else. You can also every so often stun the bosses with a hard hit. While they're stunned, land as many hits on them as you possibly can, though you'll inflict significantly less damage. What do you think you're doing, Master Hand? Giving people the finger? I know it's a rocket ship and all, just... And they censored it in Super Smash Bros. Melee and Brawl, and then they brought that form of it back in 4 and Ultimate for some reason. Weird. Donkey Kong's going bananas in his ending screen.
Final results.
I got a classic ticket. That's pretty rare to get as a classic reward. Alright, next up is Link, the main protagonist of the Legend of Zelda series. With a fresh spankin' new arsenal in lieu of Breath of the Wild, no less. Our first battle is Dark Pit on Reset Bomb Forest. And I destroyed him without even giving him a chance. Now we got Giant Ridley on Norfair. I think Link's classic routes are supposed to be references to the various kinds of enemies Link fights throughout the Zelda series. My personal guess. That's a fake Smash Ball. If you get a fake Smash Ball, you get destroyed instead of the opportunity to use a Final Smash. Death Flash appears and he doesn't die. What do you know? Haha, he got the fake Smash Ball. Bayonetta on the Umbra Clock Tower. Bayonetta's a witch, so it makes sense. I like the revision they gave the Link's bombs, where they're now remote bombs from Breath of the Wild, and they become more of a trap setting move as opposed to instant damage. Getting the stopwatch should help a little bit here. The stopwatch has a chance of backfiring, as you might recall from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Now we got Dark Samus on the Frigate Orpheon. Samus and Dark Samus love to use their grab, since they use the grappling beam and have a longer reach, so you gotta be careful around them. Link doesn't have the hook shot for a grab anymore, since there's no hook shot in Breath of the Wild, I'm pretty sure. Young Link and Toon Link still do. We got Ganondorf on Gerudo Valley with Zelda as an ally. Absolutely destroyed. And now we're up against Dark Link, originally from The Adventure of Link, the second game in the series, I'm pretty sure. And Dark Link is known for being one of the most tedious battles throughout the series in any game he appears in, I'm pretty sure. This reminds me also of an event match from Super Smash Bros. Melee, where it's literally Link against Dark Link. That was a pretty hard one for me at first. You even fight him on the same exact stage, Hyrule Temple. This stage is too big. That's a fake Smash Ball. Got it. Link's slow, and his jumping isn't great, so it's not good to be greedy in the bonus game with him.
Complete.
And for the final boss, Ganon the Demon King, from Ocarina. Just like with the N64 game, he only takes damage in the Tau, which can be annoying as he doesn't stand still. His attacks aren't that hard to avoid, though. I managed to stun him. Alright, I stunned him. Not a better moment than then.
Nice work.
We got Link telling Zelda to stay back while he goes forth.
Final results.
I have every spirit currently in the game, by the way, so it's not like I'm getting any real rewards. And I did the event to get the 4 new ones that they added more recently, which is going to change after this recording. Alright, next up we got Samus Aran, the protagonist of the Metroid series. I'm using the purple alternate costume because it makes me think of the gravity suit from the classic series. And that makes me look like I'm more powered up, basically. Blue Wolf up with the bob on. Some characters' classic routes have direct references to their very games. For example, the giant King K rule on the Omega Brinstar on this stage is supposed to be Kraid. I got a Koopa shell. I got him with a baseball. Nice. Now we got a horde of Rob on Brinstar Depths. There are 6 of them, and they span different colors. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate actually has some references to Nintendo games that came out after Super Smash Bros. Ultimate did, like Luigi having the suction shot, which specifically debuted in Luigi's Mansion 3. Do you think maybe this specific round of Samus's route against these Robs is supposed to be a reference to Metroid Dread with the Emmys? Could be, you never know. Brinstar Depths is also a very annoying stage to do serious fights on, since there are no grabbable edges, and depending on how Kraid in the background rotates the stage, it can really screw you up, and lose you some good space to actually fight in. And the lava underneath it is a visible blast line. It doesn't launch you up like lava does on other stages, because it's too low. There, I got him. Now we got Giant Ridley on Norfair. A reiteration of one of Link's battles. attacks. Another baseball. Fantastic. We got, I'm not sure what these three are supposed to represent in the Metroid series. They do represent various enemies Samus faces throughout the series, though, like aliens and different sorts like that, so it kind of makes sense. And I played Metroid, so I know the series. The patch this game got where multi-hitting attacks are easier to land every hit with also helps Samus's viability out a lot in this game. Now we got Dark Samus on friggin' Orpheon, which is also in Link's route as well. The power suit makes Samus a heavier weight character, and the fact that CPU Samus takes advantage of an extended grab is also quite a nuisance to go up against. Stage is gonna flip. I just used my grab and threw it off the edge of the walk-off. Master Hand can also grab and throw you. If he hits you with his grab attack, or in fact any grab at all, you can quickly hit the direction and input controls to break free of it if they hold you long enough, and if you act fast enough, and also depending on your damage. Master Hand can also be stunned, like the other bosses. The finger drill is probably my least favorite attack that he does. You gotta be careful with the finger snap move. Stun them to death again.
results.
Alright, now it's Yoshi's turn. Yoshi! Let's go. In Yoshi's classic route, Jurassic Journey, you go up against the game's reptilian characters.
Ready? Go!
In the first round, we got Ivysaur on Distant Planet. Yoshi is good in this game, though difficult to master. He's not the underdog that he used to be in the older games. We got Giant Ridley on Great Bay. You know what everybody says about Ridley being too big? That's kinda why they make him be giant in virtually every classic route that you fight him in. K-Rool on Jungle Japes. Yoshi's pretty good at aerial combat. Alucard got him for me. We got the Koopalings on Yoshi's Island Melee. I'm not a fan of this stage. The small size and the spinner blocks that get in the way of you launching an opponent make me kinda antsy here. There's a soccer ball. Landing a good hit on that and launching it into an opponent can inflict a great deal of damage on them. Now we got Charizard on Garden of Hope. Another really annoying stage to fight on. Hands off, Char. Take that. After having a near miss with the tin can mechanism, which acts like the scales in Mushroom Kingdom, by the way. And now we got Bowser on Mushroom Kingdom U. Big Bowser, actually. He is a steel diver. I'm not great at dealing with items, so if the enemy gets an item, they can annoy the hell out of me easily. Yoshi is a much faster character than some of the others I use, so it would be better to get more points with him if you wanted them in the bonus game. And for the final boss, we go up against Rathalos from Capcom's Monster Hunter series. This is one of the more annoying bosses, in my opinion. He has attacks that can stun you, burn you, and even poison you. So, you have to be extra careful about landing hits on him. And just because Yoshi is a heavier character doesn't mean it's easy to survive against him. Rathalos' talents poison you if he hits you with his grab attack. It's not really a grab, as you can see. So, that makes it all the more annoying. Alright, I stunned him. That's good. I have over 100% already. Dang. Come back here, coward. My boy Yoshi held through for me. If ever so barely. Got a bunch of different Yoshis playing soccer with Olimar.
Final results.
Hey, I used that spirit to power up my amiibo. That's fantastic, as I just so happen to have almost every amiibo in the Super Smash Bros. Lineup. The only amiibo I have left to get, actually, is the one that hasn't come out yet, the Sora amiibo, and I pre-ordered it at a local GameStop. After that, I'll have every single character's amiibo. In Kirby's classic route, Gourmet Clash, you start every fight with over 30% damage and food appears for you and the opponent to pick up. The first round is against Pac-Man, which is another glutton character. And the second round just so happens to be a Yoshi, which is also a glutton character. Big Yoshi. You have 35% damage at the start of every round, to be exact. Picking up some of the food will take care of that detail. Donkey Kong on Jungle Japes. Kirby's not a very good fighter in Super Smash Bros., statistically. And I can kind of see why, actually playing as him. A problem which Kirby blatantly has the spotlight in the game's adventure mode. Just because he's Sakurai's own character. I exploded after I first saw the opening cutscene to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate World of Light, and I bet a lot of other people did as well. Now we got a big Wario on Gamer. And I completely forgot about the stage hazard here. So, I got a super spicy curry. I knew right away that that was a poison mushroom, which is why I didn't go for it. There we go. K-Rool on Congo Jungle. He got a super mushroom, just my luck. I got a super spicy curry, that'll help. Of course, K-Rool uses that copter pack for a recovery, so you can't really smash him off without hitting the blast line horizontally. You pretty much automatically use the dash attack if you try to input a smash the traditional way, while using a super spicy curry, so I use the right analog stick for smash attacks if I need to use them right away. Now we got DDD on the Fountain of Dreams. Possibly, never mind. Y'all know King DDD is the antagonist of the Kirby series. In some of the games, anyway. He got a super spicy curry, that's not good. Let me have this one. No, he got a freaking Maxim tomato. I think the kinds of items that you get are determined by your character's classic routes as well. You probably noticed there's a lot more food-based items in Kirby's route that are appearing. There are a lot of super spicy curries. Alright, so that was a tougher one than some of the others I did. Marx, the final antagonist of Kirby Superstar on the Super Nintendo. I played Kirby Superstar. Good game. I recommend checking it out if you haven't already on the Super Nintendo app, if you have NSO. Forgive me, I was a bit reckless in this battle. If you focus more on destroying the boss than your own protection, that'll happen. Not falling for the black hole attack again. Over 100%, that's not good. That's enough of that, I'd say.
Nice work. Congratulations.
We got Warp Star Kirby's.
Final results.
Alright, so next up we have Fox McCloud from the Star Fox series. I'm not a huge fan of this character, I'm not gonna lie, and I did struggle a little bit to do well with him in this playthrough. So first off, we got Samus on Brinstar. I actually failed a stage with Fox in a different recording attempt. I stopped recording after I did Kirby so I could save it in a separate video so it would be easier for the computer to handle. And then I failed an attempt with Fox. Just to show you how good I am with this character. Not really. We got Rosalina on Mario Galaxy, which has the problem of having a walk-off boundary. The Meta Knight battle was where I screwed up before with Fox. The fact that Fox falls faster and is one of the lightest characters in the game is a bit of a hindrance. Ma'am hit the screen. We got Giant Dark Samus with Zero Suit Samus as an ally. There's a spiny shell from the Mario Kart series. That gun. Olimar on Distant Planet. Fox and Olimar are both from alternate planets, so it makes sense. Grabbed and threw him off the walk-off. Alright, now I gotta fight Wolf O'Donnell on the Omega Venom, and I struggle to do well in this stage. Wolf doesn't leave you alone. He's stronger than Fox, and Fox is very light. It's really hard to land hits on characters like these in more serious fights. See, I have more than 100% already. Eventually, I managed to survive. Massive rolling dodge fail. At least I was able to stun him. I hate the finger drill so much. You off. Let's go.
Nice work. Congratulations. Final results.
Alright, now that that's over with, we get to use one of my favorites, Pikachu. Specifically, I'll be using Pikachu Libre, which of course is from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, as well as Pokken Torment. Pikachu is one of the best characters in the series, even statistically. So, I was talking to somebody during this part of the recording, which is why I'm taking so long to confirm my intensity. And here we go. In Pikachu's route, you basically go up against all of the other Pokemon fighters. You start with the Pokemon Trainer on Saffron City, and he rotates his Pokemon consistently throughout the battle. Every so often, that causes them to avoid damage. That Spupa helped hold him in place. More Pokeballs also appear in Pikachu's route, as you could imagine. Now we're fighting multiple Jigglypuffs. As Horde battles go, the enemies have a higher launch ratio than they normally would. I got a Tapu Koko. That's a nice release. we got Pichu's on Prism Tower. My Pokeball, not yours. There's an Emolga flying in the background. Threw that one away. Lucario on the Spear Pillar. Way to start me off in the tunnel. Lucario is one you have to be careful about because he becomes significantly stronger the more damaged he is. That can really screw you up in, like, spirit battles, for example. I beat him without any damage at all, though. They nerfed Lucario a lot in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and that's unfortunate. So now we got Greninja on Kalos Pokemon League. It sucks that Pokemon X and Y didn't get a follow-up title. Apparently they were gonna, and they were scrapped because the idea of making the game be 3D the entire game wasn't a good idea for 3DS limitations. At least that's what I heard. So now we got Incineroar, the most recent Pokemon rep. And a bad choice, in my opinion. Lugia! Aeroblast smacks him down. Pikachu Libre is the superior wrestling Pokemon. I specifically mean in Super Smash Bros. And of course, there's only one Pokemon rep in the game left to go. The OG Major Legend himself. Let's go. It's not over, though. Now you have to fight Master Hand, and he uses different attacks than usual. See that ring attack he did? And now he's throwing Morning Stars. I hate the finger drill. There we go. We got Pikachu posing within the Alolan Executor.
Final result.
Yeah, Pikachu is amazing. I absolutely love Pikachu. Great Smash fighter. Great mascot of the Pokemon franchise also. Alright, Luigi, you big coward. It's your turn. Luigi's route, tentatively named Luigi's Nightmare, has him go through kind of a horror scene, which is a combination of the theme of the Luigi's Mansion series and the fact that Luigi is, well, a freaking coward. He has sissy slaps for a dashing attack, for crying out loud. The pillars on the Luigi's Mansion stage can obstruct your attacks, especially if you're playing the game with stage hazards off, where the mansion can't be destroyed, so that can make it kind of annoying. The combination of the black hole and the Deku Nut definitely stop those Toon Links from going any further. There. Giant Ridley. It has to be Giant Ridley, because that makes him more to his actual size, as you know. Hit me with a beehive. Wow. Bayonetta. Gar off the back wall. We got Mii fighters with spooky themed or scary themed outfits. No way am I letting an enemy get an Ore Club. We got Dark Link on Midgar. I didn't actually need to get that summon, though. Or the spiny shell. We got wireframe, hood, Little Mac. Supposed to be a faceless hood character of some kind, I'm guessing. I got the misfire with the green missile. And of course, Little Mac's recovery ability is pretty much non-existent. The only problem is now we gotta fight a big Mr. Game & Watch. There we go. In Luigi's route, the boss you fight is Dracula from the Castlevania series. In case you've never played Castlevania before, Dracula, the final boss, only takes damage on the head. If you're using a character like Luigi against him, that can be somewhat annoying. His attacks aren't hard to avoid, though. And after you beat Dracula at that moment, he transforms into a more monstrous form. This is based on the original 1986 Castlevania, this alternate form. The design for the humanoid Dracula is from Symphony of the Night from the Sony PlayStation, I think. That's the design they used for the Assist Trophy Alucard. Tough it out, Luigi. Tough it out! This boss can also poison you. There, we got him. We got K. Rool and then Cinnamore throwing Luigi off the train.
Final results.
Alright, next up is Ness from Earthbound on the Super Nintendo. This is the character I did by far the best with in this recording. So, enjoy. So, first off, we got another Ness on Magic Hand. Oh man, that was an epic ponage. Now we got Lucas on New Pork City, being that they're from the same franchise. Do you think Lucas's game will ever get localized? Earthbound's having an anniversary this year as well, I think, so it's possible. Nintendo did bring over a bunch of games that didn't previously release outside Japan on the NSO apps. Another no damage. Fantastic. Now we got 3 Robs on Force side. Another perfect victory. Chic on Gerudo Valley. Would you look at that? I got 4 perfects in a row. Master opponent. Alright, so we got Shadow Toon Links on Luigi's Mansion. This is where the happy moment is over. That's Jeff, one of Ness's friends from Earthbound. They might have fixed the assist trophies in Ness's classic route so that you only get the Earthbound characters from them. Unless this was just a coincidence. Now I gotta fight a villager and Isabelle on 1X. I hate Isabelle in this game so much for that reason. The fishing rod. See, here I got a Starman, also from Earthbound. Come here, you female dog. There we go. Alright then. Take that. I actually dodged it for once. Stunned him. No, he grabbed me. this, it ends. Alright, so I ended off at Intensity 7, the best all playthrough. We got Ness posing with his friends. Jeff is an assist trophy, and Paula and Pooh. What the hell kind of name is Pooh? Up here for his final smash. And I get over 1,000,000 points as well. With that experience and the 4 perfects in a row, I can kind of see why Ness is one of the most dominant characters in the game for online matches. Next up, we got the legendary Captain Falcon. Often seen as the OG Smash fighter, since his moveset was the first moveset made in the game, being a byproduct of the original Dragon King fighting game project that Smash was originally going to be. And everybody loves his iconic quotes. He's got both speed and power, he's really fun to use. You can't go wrong with him. Ganondorf. A character that just so happens to be a Captain Falcon clone. I have no idea why they did that in the first place. Ryu from Street Fighter. So what if you got the first hit of the battle? I'll still win. Roy from Fire Emblem. Somewhat of a weird choice for Captain Falcon in my opinion. Unless you're referring to the fact that both of these characters have fire. There's a perfect victory. We got Mii Brawlers on Coliseum. We got Little Mac. One of the worst characters you can use in a competitive match. Listen, Shorty, if you want to do well in Smash, you have to be good both on the ground and in the air. That's how it works. For the final battle, Captain Falcon goes up against Bowser and Giga Bowser. I managed to land a critical hit with the knee. Fantastic. Again, you have to be careful where you attack him. There we go. Despite not having any knockouts with the iconic Falcon Punch... Sorry. Falcon Punch! That's better. I still did pretty good with this character overall. Even though I did end at a higher intensity than Ness, my score with Ness was still better.
Final results.
I got a classic ticket again. Alright, so, there's one character left from the original lineup, and that's the infamous Jigglypuff. Arguably my least favorite character in all Smash. And I hope you can see why as I play Classic Mode with her in this very video. In Jigglypuff's classic route, you just go up against the original Nintendo 64 lineup. Every single character from the original cast. Starting with Link on Hyrule Castle. Jigglypuff has troll written all over it. A character with exaggeratingly bad stats, apart maybe from Air Game, and then it has that one attack that decimates you if you're not careful around it. I'm talking, of course, about her down special. Mario on Peach's Castle. I'm pretty sure the sliding platform underneath this stage didn't have grabbable edges in the original Smash. It does in this game. Samus Aran and Yoshi on Super Happy Tree, formerly known as Yoshi's Island. They changed the name to keep it from having the same name as the stages from Melee and Brawl. Yoshi got me with the egg lay. That's good enough. Kirby and Fox McCloud on Dreamland. I got so close having 1 credit clears with 11 characters up to this point, and then I failed this very round with Jigglypuff. Because Fox got, of any item, a Ramblin' Evil Mushroom, and I completely forgot what the Ramblin' Evil Mushroom does. It reverses your controls. And that was, unfortunately, my downfall here. An explosive appeared right as soon as I charged the smash up. I couldn't believe that. I wasn't even bothered to retry the game from the start. There, I got Fox with rest. So, I just decided to go ahead and keep going on 50 gold. I hate Jigglypuff so much in this game, so I wasn't willing to really attempt a 1 credit clear. We got Pikachu alone on Saffron City. We got the characters from the original Smash that you had to unlock on Battlefield. Of course, he hits me with a smart bomb. Why wouldn't he? That's a gooey bomb. Jigglypuff actually moves faster in the air than she does while dashing on the ground. Which is important for the bonus game. However, those that let me down in the real game are not worthy of bonus points. And the final round is a giant Donkey Kong. Possibly a homage to the giant Donkey Kong battle from one-player mode in the original Smash. Take that. Alright, so that was the character I definitely did the worst with of the characters in this video. Alright, so that wraps up the first episode of this Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Classic Mode playthrough series I planned. If this video picks up in views well enough, I'll continue on with the Super Smash Bros. Melee lineup. And I plan to have 6 parts in total if the uploads go well. So until then, or until my next upload, I am Crolister, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys later.